Welcome to the Morphenomenal Podcast, where we talk all things Power Rangers, including action figures, movies, episodes, rumors, toys, and more.
Everything.
Doug. Everything.
Shoes.
Shoes.
I like that addition of rumors.
Yeah, we listen to Fleetwood Mac here.
Yeah. I don't even have a rumor too. Like I wish I had a rumor specifically. Usually I say something like that because I have like a rumor like I'm thinking about, like, oh, I'm gonna bring this up.
I really thought that meant you had something specific this week. Don't do that again.
This makes me think of Stranger Things. I heard a rumor.
Yeah. Or Umbrella Academy. Yeah.
I guess this is kind of a rumor. Well, we got some news. According to Wanae, I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing that wrong, on Twitter, you might have saw this post, but Dino Fury and other figs might be revealed in China on December 12th.
I did see that you posted that. I get all my news from our own podcast.
Yeah, there's like a convention, I guess, going on. I'm not really sure, but it looks like a toy fair type thing.
It did from that photo, yeah.
Yeah.
And so she just thinks that it might be possible that they will reveal it, or does she have hard evidence that they will?
Well, it's a photo of a.
I mean, the photo of the booth has like the classic Comic-Con covering of a box. You know, like they have the toy display. And then
Oh, sorry. Do we know what the convention is? Did they say? Or like, have you looked into that?
I tried looking into it. I forgot what it was. I think it was like one of those just like licensing.
It's like a licensing expo. Yeah. So like pretty generic.
Yeah.
It could be anything. They could be showing backpacks and lunch boxes for all we know.
Yeah, true. But so next week
we'll find out.
We'll find out.
Hell yes. Yeah. Keep it coming, Power Rangers. You're always throwing me for a loop.
Yeah. And then I don't know if you saw this too, but toywiz, that the website. Yeah. Do you order stuff on there?
Not since I was like 11.
I know.
Like, yeah.
Same here.
Yeah.
Aggressive.
Because they've been around forever.
Yeah. They were like one of the first, I feel like, toy websites.
Their prices are awful. I never.
But then, at some point, they just were like, you know what? We're gonna be the website that just charges everything way more.
Yeah, I've been buying off of Big Bad Toy Store since I was in the 6th grade. Like they never do me wrong.
Yeah, I've been borrowing more off Big Bad Toy Store now. They've been pretty consistent.
Yeah. I mean, here and there, I've heard an occasional complaint, but what can you do?
Yeah. But okay, well, anyway, toywiz got super excited because they put Wave 8 up for pre-order.
Oh yeah, that was pretty baller. So they followed those same rumors that you told us about. Right?
Yeah, maybe they know something, or they're just like, okay, this is what it's supposed to be. We need the money.
Yeah, maybe they have early access to that. Yeah, I don't know. Taking pre-orders early.
Yeah, but if you didn't see it, it's Dino Thunder Blue Ranger, which we got the basic one of him, so it's fair that we'd get the lightning version. SPD Pink.
Yay.
Yeah, I like her.
More SPD. Finish that team. When are we going to get Beast Morphers Yellow?
I don't know.
It's freaking ridiculous.
Or Steel.
Yeah. Steel come before her, I bet. It sucks.
Yeah.
Anyway.
We'll get into that. But Leo. Another
Leo.
Another
we should post a photo I took with Leo.
Oh yeah, I think I did with a TB. I think I already posted that.
Okay.
I can pull it out, post it again.
Yeah, we'll whip it back out. No, but it's a repack, right? As far as I know.
Because he was in a 2-pack already. So
do you think he'll have a different head? It's a pretty good head.
Does he wear a bandana? Like,
no.
Could they Tommy him up and put a bandana on him?
They could give him like, see, like Leo also had that like iconic broken visor with like the smoke in his eyes look. So like that would make it cool.
It was him?
That happened to him too.
Okay.
Like that happens to lots of Rangers.
Yeah.
I'll pull up the picture.
Even in a flashback in the episode we'll be talking about
today. The one that we're watching. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like a trope.
Yeah. I really hope it's ripping shirt off Leo.
I know. Yeah, just like, dude, I know.
And then Adam, Zio Adam.
That's awesome. Yeah, I want Zeo Adam.
I'll get him. But according to like some people, everyone else, he is a 1 per case.
What? Who is
Adam?
Why?
I don't know. He should be the 3.
Who else is in this wave? Oh yeah, we just told me the whole thing.
Yeah,
none of those guys.
I thought Pink would be number 1. They've been doing girls number 1, like 1 per pack this whole time.
I don't know.
So what happens, Caleb? Like
Yeah.
you get a box. The store Target gets a box, right? It's your toys. There's 5 of them.
Oh
and
shoot,
then-
that didn't link. Never mind. Keep talking.
You know, there's a box. You open it up. There's like 3 Blue Rangers, 2 Red Rangers, 2 Pink Rangers, 1 Green Ranger. But yeah, why Adam should be the one that has the most because he's the most popular in this wave. Why just put 1 in each box? It's gonna be annoying for me when I inevitably buy 5. You know?
Because they want you to spend more money. That's why.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm upset about
I
that.
mean, we don't want Adam, so
yeah,
we're just gonna have to buy
more Adams. Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah.
I mean,
Poor
I want
Adam.
it. So I want to just put his head on the Black Ranger body, kind of. So bad.
Yeah. All right. And then this is something you might know, Mac. I guess
What?
volume 4 or issue 4 of when we might learn who the new Green Ranger is like not coming out till February or something.
They pushed it.
Yeah, I think so. I think I just read that.
Well,
Or someone shared that on Instagram. I thought I saw that, right?
no, I didn't hear about that. I can look into it though. I could get the street date for it. I mean, comics. There's been a lot of delays with comics lately. That TMNT comic got delayed like crazy. Last Ronin, even though everyone was so excited about it.
Yeah.
But we know. I mean, we haven't really talked about that. But that his identity was leaked. Are we going to keep that a secret until it comes out?
Who is it?
I told you that. I sent you.
Oh yeah,
you
you texted
sent a
it.
link and I opened it and it didn't just tell me, so I was like, I got.
Okay. Are we gonna talk about
skip
it?
ahead. Skip ahead.
Yeah.
Like usually on things you can skip ahead like 15 seconds. Do that like 4 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who is it?
So, do you know the original character in the comic, Matt?
No.
He's like the ex-boyfriend of Kimberly in the comic.
Oh, okay.
So in the book, there's a character they made up that was Kimberly's boyfriend before Tommy shows up.
Okay.
And his relationship to the Power Rangers is very complicated because he's like their only friend that doesn't know that they're Rangers. And then eventually he doesn't find out and he's kind of betrayed. He kind of has like a Flash Thompson vibe to him because he's like in the sense that like Flash Thompson bullied Peter Parker while at the same time worshiping the Power Rangers. Like he doesn't necessarily, I mean, by the same time worshiping Spider-Man, sorry. I'm not saying that that's exactly the vibes, but it's like, it was something kind of like that. But yeah, I guess he's the new Green Ranger and he's working for the original Red Ranger.
Twist.
But
keep skipping ahead if he came back.
But anyway, I don't know anything about it. I don't know how he got the powers or anything like that.
Yeah.
But
I'm looking this dude up. He looks like a Flash Thompson.
Yeah,
dude.
his signature thing is being like drawn almost identical to Jason, but with like a shaggy goatee. That's yeah.
Aww.
Yeah. So he's just
right.
he's just a white guy. Yeah.
just a white guy.
Yeah.
Surprise.
All right.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Not hating on it.
So is that like a big twist?
Well, there was another interesting twist recently. Yeah, it's kind of a big twist.
Keep skipping ahead if you're here.
Well, this was actually this already came out in the comics, so you should be reading it. If you're reading the comics, this is contemporary. But Doug, we had speculated that the new Green Ranger might be a girl.
I thought it was going to be a girl.
Yeah. So in the comic, there's a new character that's like a Bulk. It's like Skull's girlfriend. She's like she's like Bulk and Skull's new friend. And in one of the new issues, it was revealed that she's an alien. And that she's the same race as Zordon. So she's like got a bald blue head. But I thought that they might reveal she was the Green Ranger after they revealed her in the comic, because I was like, oh, that'd be cool, you know. But then, it ended up being Matt.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll see where this goes. Huh. Well, thanks for that insight, Mac.
Yeah. A guy at work told me about that. I guess this because this website put the cover up for pre-order early, it had like the spoiler cover. That's kind of a bummer way for people to find out, I guess. Yeah.
Unless you're listening to this, then you heard it from us.
Yeah.
So not only do we give you rumors, we give you spoilers.
Exactly. Spoilers.
Yeah.
Free spoilers.
Cool. That was all the news this week. Let's jump into the episode. Yeah.
Great.
Week 2, holiday.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Or holiday. I mean, it's Christmas.
This was very Christmas. This one was
like
not even like trying to play to anyone else.
No, it was like full on. They were like having their first Christmas and they were super excited about it.
This episode was so all over the place.
I know.
It felt like it was written by 3 different people.
It probably was. Everyone got a specific like piece of the episode.
Yeah, it was like that was their secret Santa. It was like, I'll write 1/3 and we'll split it. Yeah, I don't know.
According to Ranger Wiki, there is 5 writers on this episode.
Okay, well,
maybe they did like a white elephant where like everyone wrote a piece and then they just kind of like randomly put the numbers together.
Yeah, it was something else. Like it was
cute.
It was cute. There were some really interesting parts.
I have to say it was better than Robo Night.
I think Robo. I don't know.
I don't know about that.
Robo Night had a charm to him, and that one was like,
despite being a crazy roller coaster of an episode, the Robo Night one managed to come out with like a smidgen more consistency, in my opinion. And
I felt this one kind of came full circle. There was weirdness in the middle. Like it was like less, solid line. It was more like a wobbly line, but it was a full circle. It was just a wobbly circle.
Well, I don't know if it was a full circle. The ending came out of nowhere.
Really? I totally expected that.
What?
All right.
How did you not?
How did I expect? Well, are we gonna spoil the ending right now?
Go for it.
How did we expect Santa Claus to show up and whisk them away in his freaking sleigh?
Okay, well, maybe I didn't guess that part, but I knew they had something up on their sleeve because, like, they were like being so stereotypical. We have a secret that we're going to celebrate Christmas with you, but we're coming up with really bad lies for it.
Okay,
I thought they were actually not. I thought it was just their bad acting and being like, I gotta be with my dad.
I totally knew something was up.
Well, when they backed out of the room, they were acting sketchy. You like that. There was definitely a part where they were like, "Oh, maybe they're planning something." That's definitely true.
No, mine was when the first guy got asked, and he went, "Oh, like you would think that, oh, maybe he just doesn't celebrate Christmas," but he looked at the other guys, and I was like, "Oh, he's planning something."
Oh, he's the best actor.
They all had such sad. It felt like, well, all right. Here's the thing. The episode opens up. And all the robots are together and they're baking cookies.
Sorry to cut you off, but this second episode is just robots learn Christmas part 2. Like last week.
Robots are learning Christmas. This
episode felt like they took all the tropes that Power Ranger Christmas specials and just like threw them in a blender. Okay, so the robots are talking about Christmas. I love that they're like, oh, we want to be like humans and take baths and learn about Christmas. And
what do you think of the robots? Do you like the look?
I liked them.
I think the robots are great. Yeah, they're awesome.
I dig them.
I thought it was a bit different than what I'm used to from Power Rangers. I was like, oh, this is different.
Yeah,
it's more robots.
They should be called robot morphers. I mean, like half their team are robots. But when the Rangers show up and they're acting all coy. And like the robots are so enthusiastic about Christmas and being like, we can't wait to spend Christmas with you. You're our only loved ones. I couldn't help but feel for the Rangers when they were like, well, I got to be with my biological flesh and blood human parents like this Christmas. Mm-hmm. Like that felt like pretty raw to me because
I thought they were going to bring all the family in somehow.
Maybe that, yes.
They were gonna do like some big Christmas surprise. Like I knew something was up because I was like, that doesn't seem on par with Power Rangers.
It felt like to me like they were realizing they were being dicks in the moment. So it was like they were explaining their Christmas, and they were like, when they back away all awkwardly out of the room, I was like, oh, they're planning to bring in their parents, like you said, like that. But okay,
I didn't expect Santa.
But then they completely drop that, because then it's like, okay, we're doing another Christmas clip show. And it's like, okay, Christmas clip show, like that's what we always get, Christmas clip show. And then I kind of felt like, all right, we're retreading Megaforce, where they had this really awesome story nugget that we could follow of them in the mall looking for gifts, but instead we're going to do a clip show. So I was like, all right, they're just going to stand around like baking cookies. 7 minutes into the episode, we get to the freaking intro with the theme song. That's way too long for a 22-minute show. 7 minutes?
We do this every time, Beast Morphers.
Yeah, Beast Morpher does this every time.
When we were watching Dimensions or the Morphin Grid, whatever the one Jason came back for.
Yeah.
It was like 15 minutes in.
It was halfway through. Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, shoot, we have to put the theme song in somewhere.
Yeah, that was very weird.
They should have put the theme song right after they backed out.
They start it with the theme song if you're just going to throw it in halfway through.
But once the
it's a great theme song. I was jamming to it. I thought it was. I was doing my makeup, like jamming to it. I was like, oh, that's good. I like this one.
I don't remember
Beast Morphers.
Is it like Beast Morphers we fight? Something.
Yeah. I liked it. I thought it was cute.
It's not bad. It's definitely. I like the intro. I like the editing and stuff.
Yeah.
And I think their costumes and weapons are cool. I'm not going to diss the.
No, I definitely liked this one.
I like the suits.
Yeah.
I feel like they got maybe people were rough on them when they first announced them, but I could be wrong on that. But I think I remember that vibe. But I like them.
I like them, and when the intro's over, it's suddenly like a normal episode. They're like fighting a bad guy.
I know.
And I was like, wait a minute, it's not a clip show episode? So like then I was like really like, whoa, okay. First of all, you don't want to be a story about the robots learning the meaning of Christmas. You don't want to
But it is still.
It is still.
But you don't want to be a clip show either. You want to be a traditional episode.
So it's then there's someone on the team, one of the writers is like, they have to be some hardcore clip show fan. So they're like, please just put it like 5 minutes of clip shows in.
That's a false precedent. I don't think that the writers should think that. I really think the Power Ranger writers should not be upholden to that tradition. Like clip show, like that's a tradition only for writers. They get to high five and be excited about that. Like woohoo, going home early. I write a freaking Christmas episode. Okay, if you're gonna freaking pander to us and do a clip show, don't make Santa real in the last 10 seconds of the episode. That's just like throwing us for this crazy loop. It's like, wait a minute. We went through all this crap about the Rangers being turned into ornaments, and then they had to do another clip show to figure out how to fix them. But Santa was real this whole time, and the robots could have been learning the meaning of Christmas at the North Pole.
Or the villain could have been trying to get Santa,
Oh yeah, like kidnap Santa Claus.
Yeah, because he was trying to ruin Christmas.
He had a Christmas-themed Christmas tree gun. That was pretty cool. I like that. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, what if he had shot Santa and made him into an ornament?
There you go.
That would have been cool. I mean, we spent like 5 minutes on like a just pretty good Megazord fight that didn't even need to happen if you were gonna have Santa be real.
Yeah.
Right.
And I liked the Megazord, and I thought it was kind of cool that the androids had to like learn how to pilot it on their own or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah.
They were learning how to build their own confidence, and they needed to save their bros.
But before they were learning
Steel was all about the bro.
Yeah.
Like their second clip show is all about confidence and stuff. That's true. But it felt like at the very end, they managed to circle it back to Christmas. They were like, we defeated the monsters, but I still want to learn about Christmas. It's like, anyway, it's like, oh, but we got a surprise for you guys. We know Santa. Like, what? When did you meet Santa? That's the
I
episode.
have to agree. The ending that I was surprised on the like Santa is real part.
Yeah, right?
And if there are any children listening, Santa is real.
Yeah.
But I expected Santa to make an appearance because I felt like if it was a robot's first Christmas, like I thought not real Santa, I thought they were gonna get like a fake Santa.
Sure, me
And
too.
like,
yeah.
so when he walked in, I was like, yeah, okay, I was on par with that. The sleigh part, I was not.
When they flew away and they're just like, we're going to the North Pole. But like,
maybe it's because I've been watching Hallmark movies all week, so I was kind of like, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
I want to be perfectly clear that I'm the last person that you have to convince that Santa's real and that it can be taken for granted. I think that most things should just have Santa real and people talk about it like it's not even a big deal.
Yeah.
That should be the freaking base for things like Power Rangers where they turn into giant robots and do crazy things. There's an episode of Justice League where Superman brings Martian Manhunter to Smallville for Christmas because he has nowhere to go.
Aww.
And Ma and Pa Kent Ma Kent knits Martian Manhunter a sweater. And he's like, oh, thank you, you know. And Ma and Pa are like, we used to have to wrap Clark's gifts in tinfoil so he couldn't see what they were. And then like
so precious.
But then Clark is like, you mean Santa wrapped them? And they're like, oh, of course, Santa. And it's like, well, to Superman, Santa doesn't seem crazy at all. Like, of course, Superman could. He brought a Martian to Christmas. Like, you know, like Santa's like by far the least craziest thing he's seen. So when Santa,
that's really funny.
Yeah,
I'll
so
look
like
this episode up after.
Yeah, when Santa walked in and he was real, I was like, okay, yeah. But you can't just be telling us that now.
Yeah.
Like, why haven't we been chilling with Santa this whole time?
Right.
You know?
What if they had made, like, they should, if they wanted to make Santa real, then they should have done, like, that's the Christmas episode every year. Is Santa meets the new team every year.
Yeah.
Well, the funny thing is that the Power Rangers have met Santa before. Doug and I watched the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers meet Santa, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So like, the cool thing about Beast Morphers is that they're very good about callbacks. Like they remember references and things to older seasons, and they've had like people like Jason show up and like people like Dr. K from RPM. Mm-hmm. So it almost felt like that to me, like, oh, we remembered Santa's real, like for you hardcore fans, you know, we remember.
We had to contact him.
Yeah. It's like we know that like you pencil pushing Power Ranger fans need us to be that accurate with our authenticity and Power Ranger with Santa Claus and Power Rangers. So we remember to just have them be real.
Well, I think I'm looking it up, but I think the Santa who played this Santa was also in Dino Charge as the same Santa.
Oh, okay. So that is like a new established canon that they just know Santa.
Yeah,
it's like freaking like Lion Witch in the Wardrobe, you know. But his outfit was pretty baller. Did you guys see his like gold trimming and stuff? Like that was.
No, I didn't see that.
He had like gold squirrels and stuff. Yeah,
he's fancy Santa.
He was a fancy, authentic Santa. He was like a
miracle.
miracle.
I mean, now
he's the
knowing
same
that
Santa as the previous season.
Oh.
I have to agree that now knowing that 5 writers wrote this, I can see why it's a bit of a roller coaster. But I liked the, unusual. There was a lot going on.
There was a lot going on. It was entertaining. I'm not gonna lie.
And the robots didn't feel left out, and they weren't, in Africa.
No, the robots. Yeah. I wish Robo Knight could meet these guys and be like, "Oh,
Robo Knight needs this kind of Christmas." I feel like his team let him down.
Robo Knight should have been dressed like Santa at the end, and he'd have been like, "Gather around, and I will tell you Christmas themed Power Ranger story."
Right.
Yeah. He's like, I was a confused robot about Christmas like you once, but I found the true meaning of Christmas in an African village.
Yes.
Let's talk about some of the flashbacks in this episode.
Okay.
What did you think about the weird flashback where Zoe's mom found out the identity of the Rangers, but then was like not going to share it because it was the right thing to do, I guess.
Yeah, she's like April O'Neil or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So here's the thing, though. As a reporter, did she just never look at it and was just going to wait for live TV? Because I don't know if I had that secret, if I could hold out until I put it on live TV.
well, it would be pretty unprofessional too, because it's not like everyone who watches would recognize them based off their faces. You would want to have their names ready if you were going to break the story.
You have to do reporting. You can't just be like, here are the people.
And plus, it would take her 2 seconds to recognize everybody. She knows them all personally. So
and then she could have made that decision way sooner.
Yeah, I don't know. I almost feel like she should just be in on it. That's a good point. Yeah.
Well, what's his face's dad is in on it. So are all the parents now in on it, or is it just
we haven't watched a lot of Beast Morphers, or I haven't at least. I don't know.
So I mean, the Blue Ranger's mom is the commander.
Okay.
So she's in on it. But then the Red Ranger's dad, who's the mayor, is in on it by this episode.
Yeah, because he found out by trying to save his son.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Zoe's mom clearly at this point is not in on it, at least not yet.
But she sells bikes or something.
Okay, that was my favorite flashback. The freaking BMX scene.
Yeah.
Like I was like, we have to watch the Beast Morphers BMX episode where like the Power Rangers like get back here, and they're doing like 80s movie BMX tricks and stuff. Like I thought I was watching Rocket Power or something. You know? Get back here, bad guy! Tail whip. You know, it's like. Anyway.
And then there at the end, he's like, and I'm gonna give these bikes to everyone.
Yeah, like the XBikes are. I guess like Zoe's trying to pitch XBikes. I didn't really get that either. Is Zoe a BMX fanatic?
We'll have to watch
that episode
because clearly they didn't explain it well enough.
It felt like the most out of context clip by far. I was like, what? When they freaking did bike tricks? No, like you can't just do that.
Yeah.
Like. They might as well have had a scene where they were eating, like where they're in like a pie eating competition or something, and like just throw it all for left field.
But the main story is Scrab. What is his name? What's the villain's name?
I can't remember. He had a very Christmassy sounding name, kind of.
Yeah, Scrozzle.
Yeah.
Scrozzle.
So he's trying to get them back. He's going to destroy Christmas, like we said. And he starts turning people into ornaments, which I thought was a very Power Rangers thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Yeah, I like the fight scene. Classic
It was a pretty good fight scene. I liked when the three of them like teamed up, when the three Rangers teamed up. That scene was really cool, especially like that shot of like the Red Ranger and the Yellow Ranger like firing in sequence.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like these suits look really cool when they're grouped up because they've got those super sleek eyes, like the sunglass style eyes.
Yeah.
So you can't help but feel like they mean business because they have like almost like a hard eyebrow like going in. And even though the camera gun is maybe a little corny, I think it's cool. I think it obviously matches their like safari gimmick. So I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But
Nate gets turned into an ornament. Then they all get turned into an ornament except for Revy, the Blue Ranger.
Mm-hmm.
And then they get back to the base with the tree and the gun, the Christmas tree gun, and Steel, because he's like Nate's other half robot.
He's like a Frankenstein robot that Steel built. That Nate built.
Yeah. So he's like, I mean, I'm the closest thing to Nate. I'm sure I could figure this out.
Yeah,
but as one would say.
Yeah.
I love that. He was just feeling so insecure. I can do this.
Yeah. Then he puts Revy into an ornament.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, then all of them are like, well, what are we gonna do now?
Yeah, and then there's some more flashbacks about how courageous they've been in the past. Nothing of real note. Yeah.
So where are the robot Beast Morphers actually? Like, what are they? How did they come into play?
I have no idea.
Oh.
I only know a little bit about like the computer stuff. Their season is very complicated. Like it has something to do with beasts, but then at the same time, it's all about like the interstellar, like the interwebs.
Okay. And somehow BMXing.
And somehow they also know how to do BMX tricks.
Yeah, they came around early in the season. The Bellans try to get them, but then they found them and they matched because it's like, oh, we're all gorillas or tigers.
They turn
or whatever.
they turn into vehicles,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So we didn't see that, but they turned into vehicles for their Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Well, we saw the motorcycle do that.
Yeah, we saw the little guy.
Yeah.
What's his name? I can't remember.
I couldn't tell you any of these robots' names, unfortunately. Sorry.
Yeah.
There's gonna be some hardcore Beast Morpher fan and be like, why?
I'm pretty sure their names were Skids, Thump, and Bunny.
Oh yeah, because one of them's like a little tiny bunny, and he gets mad, and he goes, I can be called, something about like being like.
He's like, you can call me a bunny, but not small, or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
I like his name was Jax. He was the only one I remember because his name wasn't.
Oh yeah.
And he kind of reminded me
of the name of the Twix bunny, Jax.
Is that his name? The Trix bunny? Or do you mean?
The Trix bunny. Isn't his name Jax?
No, his name isn't Jax. His name's like. I thought his name was just the Trix Rabbit. I'm pretty sure they just call him the Trix Rabbit.
I don't know.
Well, anyway, maybe it's Jax.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. I was like, Jax. I feel like I know a bunny named Jax.
Well, it's like Jack Rabbit, I guess, right?
Yeah.
So yeah. I guess. Well, maybe that is a Trix Rabbit's name. I like that cereal. I feel like I should know that.
I did like. Oh, Cruz is the red one.
Yeah.
And then Smash is the gorilla.
Thump is a better name.
And Jax is the bunny. But anyway,
Jax. I want to say we're sorry. What I was trying to say is that it feels like they kind of based Jax off Rocket Raccoon. You know?
Yeah. Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. So anyway, they have to get the courage to drive the Megazords for the first time. And then, spoiler, they do it fine.
Yeah, well, it's like they're already the AI that pilot the Megazords. They just needed the confidence to do it themselves. Yeah, it's like the people being in there yeah.
Yeah, and then Scrozzle has his own Zord, and then he gets defeated. I did enjoy that it wasn't all flashbacks and stuff.
Yeah, that was nice. That was definitely nice to break it up a little bit.
I like that the flashbacks kind of made a point with the story. Like,
true.
Robo
Knights was a little all over the place too. Actually, his was all just like love and every time someone hugged up someone or something.
Yeah, and cried.
I liked. I think you're right. Like I like that. Like the flashbacks managed to pertain to their problem, but they didn't have anything to do with Christmas. It could have been a normal episode,
other than them being in ornaments.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I just mean like the if you take the Christmas theme away from his trap, that trap could still have happened.
Mm-hmm.
All their flashbacks just pertain to like confidence and friendship and stuff like that. So it kind of feels like the Christmas stuff is just like sprinkled on top.
Yeah.
You know?
It's weird that that's your season finale too.
Yeah.
It was weird that's the season finale, and the bad guy they picked almost felt like he was like this tinkerer inventor guy, and it seemed like, you were picking this really almost like Christmas decorated villain, but he wasn't like trying to rob Santa's workshop or anything like that.
Like something one in a Christmas movie would do.
Yeah. I think this is called a season finale because it's on Netflix, but I have a feeling like the previous episode was the big finale, and then this guy is just left over.
Special.
Well, the one that they listed before this on Netflix was the Halloween episode.
What?
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting. The Halloween episode's fire though.
I do like that one. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. My last note, I guess, is I like when the Zords come out. The Sentai footage has like little people next to it, like go 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 with the helicopter and stuff.
Yeah.
That was cool.
That. Yeah, but
I would say I really
comes.
enjoyed this out of the two holiday movies I've watched, or out of the two holiday shows we've watched.
Yeah,
episodes. Mostly because I feel like there was more like substance into this one. It was weird. It was weird.
I'm gonna give it a thumbs down and Robo Knight a thumbs up. Robo Knight just He had more.
It made a bigger impact on me.
Yeah.
The Robo Knight one. Like, despite it being weird and crazy, like, it was surreal. Like, I felt like I couldn't believe what I was watching. And I'll never forget it. Like, I'll never forget him rapping. I'll never forget any of that. But this one, like, the parts of it that I'll remember, I don't know.
That is true. That is true. Robo Knight was definitely more memorable.
I'll always remember Santa fucking dropping the mic at the end and being like, "I'm real. Let's go to the North Pole." Like that, just like.
Would you like to see the real village?
That
Robo Knight had one writer on it.
It did?
Yeah.
Oh god, that's why no one told him not to do the village.
But you're right. Robo Knight's just like, I liked it. I had a good message. Like
I like them both. Like I give them both thumbs up. I just feel like this was more of an episode.
It definitely felt like you got more for your money in terms of like.
Granted, Robocop.
Robo
Knight.
Yeah.
Robo Knight in its clip, its clip showness, Robocop.
Yes.
Actually gave me more explanation of the show. Like I could follow what was happening. I could follow who the characters were. Whereas these clip pieces, I was like, wait, what?
They were more out of context.
They were really out of context. So I do have to agree.
Yeah, we didn't have Robo Knight voicing over it the entire time.
Right, that's true. So I would say clip show wise, Robo Knight is better. But show wise, I enjoyed Beast Morphers.
I think that
minus Santa.
Yeah, it made me upset because I just wanted to see that, and maybe we should watch the Dino Charge one. Like I'll watch that for fun to see Santa. But
that one's a clip show too, I think.
Oh, damn. I'll just watch the Santa parts. But what was I gonna say? Robo Knight. It's not. I keep saying Robot Knight. Robo Knight is like now like one of my favorite Power Ranger characters. Like he's such a crazy character, and like I like these guys. I like Steel, but all of them feel like dime store Robo Knights. You know, like none of them are Robo Knight.
What is Christmas?
Only as a group do they like scrape the charm of Robo Knight. You know, so I don't know.
Yeah,
I like the one that says "bro" all the time.
Yeah, I like that one.
Like
he's a real. He's different though.
Yeah. He's like trying to bring bro back.
Well, he actually thinks they're brothers.
Oh.
So that's where that comes from. He's like Pinocchio. Yeah. I was really hoping the episode would be more about the robots being like, we can't be with our people for Christmas, so we're gonna do our own Christmas. Like I was really hoping it'd be something like that, and they were like, but. Because they were so cute as a team, but
I thought they would all break off and go to each person's family's Christmas,
and then come together and tell each other what they've learned.
I think if they get to meet like all of their family and stuff. I was really just like heartbroken when the gorilla like BM 4-wheeler thing was just like, oh yeah, like I understand, like your loved ones, and it's like that's not us. We suck.
My favorite part is they're making cookies, but can robots even eat cookies?
The Rangers were kind of being jerks, in my opinion. They walked in there like, what smells like crap? These burnt ass cookies. And they're like, nice try, robots. Freaking learn to bake. Also, we're not doing the holidays with you because you suck.
You're not our real family.
You're not our real families. Bye.
I feel like there's kind of like that theme every episode. Like there's
they're not very nice to them.
It hasn't been very long, but I put it up on our Insta stories. This episode, again, it's only been up for like an hour, has more thumbs up than thumbs down. So
okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe people will change their minds.
Oh wait, I haven't voted because I hadn't seen it yet, so I should go vote.
I voted for Billy against Nathan. I feel bad.
Oh yeah, so I asked also because this episode had me thinking. I put up a vote: who's smarter, Billy or Nate? Because I was like, Nate built a whole robot.
He did. Well, Billy built a flying car.
That's what someone else said. So
Yeah.
I got some comments. What do you think? So it was Billy. Let me see who it was. Daryl, I won't use your last name, but shout out because I don't know if you want that out there. But
okay.
Billy built a flying car in his garage with a box of scraps, which is like
that's true.
Yeah,
I think it's more impressive.
I don't really have an opinion.
He built it out of a freaking VW like bug. Like Nate built Steel with all of Beast Morphers technology and the morphing grid, and unlimited funding. So
yeah. But someone else wrote it's Nate hands down.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nate tapped into the morphing grid and created his own team of Rangers and created a robot brother.
But I think Billy could have done that.
But he,
you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Think?
Yeah, I think Billy could have done that. He
Nate
basically
made the Power Rangers in the season.
I'm just saying that, like, if they pitched me in a season where Billy was figured out how to tap into the morphing grid and created his own team of Rangers, I would buy that he could do that. He basically did that in Zeo anyway. He was helping them all the time. Like he built half the stuff that they used in that season, right? So
that's true.
Yeah.
But Billy just whooped Nate in this
well, it's a popularity contest.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It'd be cool if maybe like Billy was like Nate's mentor or something like that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Jason, I don't remember the votes, but Jason took the Geki fight that I posted.
He did. That's because no one's seen Sentai. Yeah. Not that I'm saying Jason. I like Jason. I want Jason to win, but
just based on that 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'm like, Geki mopped the floor.
I think I commented and I was like, Geki for the win.
But like
someone DM'd me and they were like, do you even know Power Rangers? And I was like, do you?
I'm on the podcast, you freaking pleb. Like, yeah. Like, do you even listen to the podcast? Yeah.
But to be fair, do we know anything about Geki?
But you know what we can say about Geki? Everything Jason does, Geki does. Like, it's not like you can argue Jason's a better martial artist. Like, they're all moves.
And if anything,
Jason
Geki does it more
because
violent.
of Geki.
Yeah, Jason does it because of Geki. And plus, like if you want to think about it, because we know what like Geki can do outside of being morphed, he almost gets the advantage, like in a way, because it's like he does everything that we see Jason do, and then on top of that,
but I mean, just look at that face. Like, I love Geki. He has just the Red Ranger aura.
He's also
so does Jason, but
Jason's awesome.
That one episode, I fell in love with Geki and Boy.
And
I love Boy.
But the thing about Jason though is that you have to think about it like this. He is a suburban karate teacher who also is still in high school. And Geki's an immortal dinosaur prince that like from a tribe of warriors that only need to be awoken when the world is in ultimate danger. So I kind of feel like it's sort of a different vibe.
He had to get himself out. Everyone else on that team got
he
let
punched
out.
a hole in that thing, yeah.
Oh, very true.
I'm a Geki fan, guys. I'm a Geki fan.
And what have we seen Jason do? Barely hold on to the Gold Ranger powers? Like, okay.
I have to say that the first time I liked Jason was because of the movie. When he just went bad, I was like,
oh yeah.
He was hot in the movie. Yeah, yes. He was awesome in the movie.
Guarantee, hands down, if I had seen that like as a child, I would have been like Jason posters everywhere.
Right, with his one earring and like he was arguably more cut than in Power Rangers because he was like more toned, like less like muscle to fat ratio or whatever.
But Geki just looks like immortal.
Yeah,
like a vampire.
Yeah, he definitely has like a different sort of like he feels like Thor, in comparison, with like his sort of background. But I don't want to, as like our Power Rangers podcast, discredit Jason. I mean, I still want to see that fight, So
he's still amazing.
But
I have a love for Geki now that I didn't before.
The Zoorangers don't, like, as far as we know, spend most of their time teaching kids how to do math and like work on like
It's
the
true.
bookmobile and stuff. You know,
He's
like
a community, leader.
Jason's great with kids. Like I think he's definitely the pick if you're looking for like a spouse, or like a babysitter. But yeah, I don't know.
They have pros and cons.
Yeah, they're probably anyway. Rant over. We're moving on.
Yeah, that's all I got for this week.
Cool.
Yeah, sweet. Next week we'll do another holiday one.
Woo-woo.
And we'll keep the holidays going.
I'm excited for Zio.
Zio.
I do like Zio. I'm happy we're going back.
Yeah, me too. Who knows if Jason will be in it? Well, who knows what time period this is?
That's a good point. It could be a Gold Ranger episode.
Yeah.
I feel like that's always a bonus.
Yeah.
Right.
Pyramidas.
Yeah. Sweet. Until next week. Not less phenomenal. It's more phenomenal.
Dodge those Christmas bullets. Holiday bullets.